Hey guys, it's almost over, so that has to make all of us happy. This week we'll be covering four things, and then on Friday we'll have a quiz. Okay, so ratio and proportions. A ratio is comparison of two numbers by division. An example could be like 1/2. That fraction, we could write it 1 to 2, or sometimes they'll write it 1 dot dot 2. But that's what a ratio is. A proportion is two or more ratios that are equal. So an example of that could be like 1/2 is equal to 2/4. Okay, now a lot of times they'll ask you, does this form a true proportion? Okay, so one way you can check is by cross multiplying. Okay, so that's another method. So to cross multiply, A over B equals C over D. To know if it is true and a proportion, the cross product's got to be equal. AD has to equal BC. Okay, so if we look at our example here, 1 over 2, 2 over 4, we do like a butterfly. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. So that does form a true proportion. So yes, it's a proportion. Okay, so our examples that we're going to have in the book are not so much telling if they are true proportions, which I will have some that my foundations are doing, but they're more or less trying to tell if you cross multiply, could you solve for x? Okay, so here's an example of that. Okay, so if I do my butterfly, 5 times x is 5x. 2 times 4 is 8. I divide by 5. Okay, and I would want to see some work on these, guys, not just the answers replicated. Okay, even though they're little short problems, I'd still want you to show me some work. Okay, a lot of times in my notes, I'll do it this way as well. Show you. Instead of doing like the butterfly image, I'll just do a little cross. So the top times the bottom. 2 times x plus 3. And those two. 4 times x is 4x. Okay, so if I don't write it like this, I'll write it this way with a little cross in the middle. Now, this one didn't have anything to distribute. This example does. So you got to distribute there. Multiply both of those by 2 because this is a binomial. It's two unlike terms. You can't combine them, so you have to distribute. Okay, and then once you get to that step, you want to get your x's together. Get your like terms. So the only way to cancel out a positive 2x is with a negative 2x. So do that. 4x minus 2x. And then finish out by division. Okay, so one more example like that. Sometimes you have to distribute in two places. So we'll look at an example of that. So here we didn't have to distribute. Here we distributed once. And then here we're going to have to distribute. 5 times x minus 1. 2 times x plus 2. And then we distribute. 5x minus 5. 2x plus 4. Okay, this is a point where a lot of you guys, I noticed in the year, got confused on what to do next. A lot of you do like to do the number next, which is fine. So we could add 5. Okay, but now we do have to get our x's together. So I want my x's on this side because my number's on that side. So a positive 2x cancels with the negative 2x. Got to keep your equation balanced, so you do that on both sides. Okay, so you see I've done this for 20 years and I still showed my work, guys. I know you can get the answers off a math app. That's not what I'm looking at. I want to see, are you ready for Algebra 2? Can you do this? Okay, So have a good day, guys. Good luck with this section. See you later. Bye.